Alright, we're recording. Grab your beverage of choice. Follow along. Tonight we're going to make some Tuscan meatballs. I think that's what it says. Yeah, Tuscan meatballs. What makes them Tuscan? I've got no freaking idea. But we're going to do it. So, first thing we got. Let me throw you down here. And I'm doubling up this recipe because, because this fat boy right here, he's not going to go hungry. I need lunch for Saturday and Sunday, so I'm going to double the recipe and take the leftovers to work. And Minnesota Wild, yeah, I gotta wear the Minnesota Wild shirt. They lost to Anaheim the other night, and I'm trying to give them some good juju. I need to give them some good juju. They need to win tonight. Alright, so enough of that. Got 2 pounds ground chuck in the bowl. And to that we're going to add half a cup of grated Parmesan cheese. You guys see all this? Do I need to focus yet? You know what? Let me do this. There. That looks a little better. Yeah. Parmesan cheese. You know, you don't have to get perfect with it. Just get it in there. Let's do work. It's time to do work. All right. 3 cloves of garlic. Actually, you know what? Here, let me do this first. It's calling for a small onion, finely chopped. So let's just do that. I got a little plastic cutting board there, but I think you can still see what I got going on. It says small onion. You can't have too much onion. Come on. That's like, seriously. Alright, so you got your rough chop right there. And you just start going over this bad boy. Need a couple more beers to do this? Go ahead and get them. Do what you gotta do, man. Alright, so while I'm doing this, I just want to let you guys know that the people I subscribe to, I really do try and keep up on your videos. It's hard. You're trying to make videos and upload videos and connect with, people friends that you make on YouTube, and sometimes it's kind of tough, some days I just gotta sit down and shotgun them, or I just don't do anything else all day except for that, and that's alright. That's cool. Waiting for me to chop off my finger, aren't you? Yeah, well, it's not going to happen. I'm a professional. Onion in. Put that in the bowl. That's probably too much onion, but fuck it. It'll be fine. Alright. Let me rinse off this board real quick here. Great. Rinsed off. We need some garlic. But let me show you this. I got a dog bumping my camera here, and I don't like it. But anyway, so, you know, my wife's got one of these things here called the garlic tube. Let's try it out. You're supposed to be able to take a piece of garlic like this, put it in there, and you just roll it back and forth. Maybe the cutting board isn't going to be quite the thing I want to do. Let me grab a rag here. Since I rinsed that off, I got water all over the place. Alright, dispatch that, dispatch that. Let's throw a piece of garlic in this tube. And I guess you just roll it back and forth like that, and it's supposed to peel it. That actually works pretty good. You know, a little touch there. You know what? We'll set that on the cutting board right there. Now, since I'm doubling the recipe, I'm going with 6 cloves of garlic. Yeah, look at that. Son of a... That thing really does work. The only problem is I didn't invent it, because whoever invented it probably made fucking millions of dollars on it. Who would have thought? Look at that. That's awesome. Here's garlic with the peel. Right there. There's garlic with the peeling on it. Here's garlic after it's all done. No peeling on it. Alright, so anyway, I'm supposed to do 6. I'm doing 7. And when I get this finished up, we'll move on. Alright, one more with the garlic tube here for you guys. Last one. Put the garlic in there. You roll it like that back and forth. But even, you know what, you press it down, you kind of crush that garlic a little bit too. Yeah, look at that. You're done. Who would have thought? It's awesome. I don't know where she got it, but it's pretty awesome. Alright, I already screwed this recipe up. The onion is actually supposed to go in the sauce I'm going to make later, but who cares? We'll get it right. Let's just mince these 2 chunks of garlic up here. Alright, chop it up. Smash it, chop it, whatever you got to do. The hard part's peeling it, and we found out that's actually pretty easy. I know I asked this before, you waited for me to cut off my finger. It's not going to happen. And if it does, I'll shut the camera off. You'll never see it. You might see me in my next video missing a finger, but... Alright, so we got that. 2 eggs beaten. Got 2 eggs right here. Let's beat them up. Now, can you see that? Hope you can. So I think I got it focused down here. Throw her in there. Be back with the next step. Alright, next step. Let's chippenade a little bit of basil in there. Watch the fingers. Be careful. You get hurt doing this. Hey, you think that's enough basil? Do a couple more. I don't know if you can have enough basil. Basil's good. Alright, there's our mixture right there. I'm going to grab some gloves and we'll be right back. Alright, there's our mixture right there. I meant to turn the camera on, but I put gloves on and then stuck my hands in there and I didn't want to touch the camera after that, so. Oh, that beer is empty. Oh, this one's got some in it. We'll put our garlic tube aside there. So, let me take a drink of beer. It's hard work doing this. I'm going to grab some gloves. Alright, in the meantime, we are going to grab a little extra virgin olive oil. I'll show you what we're doing here. Right there. And eventually my videos are going to get better because I'm going to get a better camera and I'm going to get a better tripod and all that. I'm just kind of cheap right now. So let's dump a little bit of that right there. Let's fire that up. We'll just throw that on medium. Let's get you back over here. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to make some meatballs. And I'm not going to make them real big. I'm just going to make them about that big right there. And that's probably, I don't know, inch or so. Something like that. Keep in mind, I already screwed up the recipe because those onions are going to go in the sauce. But you know what? It'll be fine. Alright, so I'm going to brown these up in the pan. I'm going to get the rest of these made up. And we'll be back. Oh yeah, there's some more meatballs right there. Get another beer, but yeah, that one's empty. That one I just grabbed. Yeah, look at that. Look at the color on these meatballs. I'll tell you what. I'm kind of not doing this recipe the right printed out, but it's going to be good. See, you can still F up a recipe and make it good. Let's get you down here, because here's what we're going to do. I'm going to transfer them meatballs into that Dutch oven right there. Grab a spoon. And then I'm going to get the next batch of meatballs going. Oh, these smell just awesome. Seriously, they smell so good. Hell, who knows? It could be falling apart by the time this is all done. But look at these onions. Oh God, come on! You gotta. Here's what you do. Take those onions. You tilt your pan. And you scrape your onions up to the high spot, right? Just like that. Are you seeing that? Scrape your onions up to the high spot. Let the grease run down. And you got some garlic in there too from the meatballs and the onions. Yeah. You just take that right there. Right in there. Read 'em and weep. I'm coming in hot with the next round of meatballs. Let's do it. Let's drop them. Clean hands. Yes. Yes, they're clean. So let's get these bad boys in there. And let's get some color on them. And the idea here is to, you know, you brown up the outside of them, and then, but you finish them off. They're not going to be done in the middle. You cut one of them meatballs open right now, and they're going to be, well, raw in the middle. The idea is you finish them in the sauce. That all gets in there. Excuse me. I'm going to go wash my hands and finish off these meatballs. We'll be back. Alright, there we go. That's the second batch of meatballs right there. First batch, excuse me, is in that pan right there. So let's focus you in on that as best I can, I guess. And let's start adding these, and like I said, you know, you just kind of tip your pan a little bit. You got some nice color on those. We're just searing them, so we're going to finish them off in the sauce. So let's ladle those in there. Then, you know, we want to try and get some of them onions off there. Scoop them up. Get all that. That's all flavor right there. Right there. Let's do it. Oh yeah. In the pan. Turn that burner off. We're done with that. Alright, here's what we're going to do next. I did take a few of those garlic cloves that we had left over, and I chopped them up and threw them in there. So here's what we're going to do next. Well, this is what we're going to do next. I'll tell you right now, this smells really good. Tuscan Meatballs. I don't, like I said, I don't know what makes them Tuscan, but let me focus you in down here. Alright, so here's what I got. I got some diced basil, garlic, and oregano. Oh, spilling. Tomatoes. 2 cans of those in. Now we got some tablespoon measurements coming up here. And that's half. We're going to do 4 tablespoons of tomato paste. Or thereabouts. You don't gotta be perfect, man. It's not a big deal. Not so much on this. I think if you're baking, you should be a little more perfect. But when you're doing this right here, yeah, that'll be fine. And I might add a 3rd can. I do have a 3rd can. I'm not sure. We're going to do what you call wing it. We're going to play it by ear. Let's turn that burner on. Where's my spoon? I need my spoon. Got it. So let's kind of toss this a little bit. I might add that 3rd can in here. Or part of that 3rd can in here. Not sure yet. We'll see how it all settles down. me give you a little better shot of that. Here's what we got right there. I'm going to turn this burner up. This Dutch oven, it's going to take a little bit of heat. A little bit to heat up, so. And I'm going to put the cover on it too. There we go. Uh-oh. Mama's in the kitchen doing something. Sounds like breaking shit, but it'll be alright. No problem. Oh yeah, check that out. That's a bubbling now. That's gonna be good. Just saying. It's gonna be good. Turn that down just a little bit. We're gonna let her simmer. The meatballs are gonna be good. Alright, here we go. While that's cooking up, let's shave off washed tomatoes. Got 3 of them here. Shave off the ends of that. Let's make a little caprese salad. One of my favorites. So what we're going to do, we're going to slice some tomatoes here. Alright, so we got some slices there. I'm going to save that for salad. Which we're not going to do tonight, but wicked sharp knife. Don't cut your fingers on this one. I'll tell you what, you get your finger in the way, it's coming off. Oh, that slice doesn't turn out too good. Let's see if we can get another one out this one without me cutting my fingers, because I am a professional. Bingo! Alright, so let me pull the plate into the viewfinder here. Here's what we're going to do. I got a log of mozzarella cheese that's already pre-sliced. So, caprese salad. Let's build it. Let's do it. This is one of my favorite salads. I absolutely love this one. Oh my. There we go. See if I can make it look pretty after 7-8 beers. I'm not guaranteeing nothing, except for it's going to be good. Alright, we got one row right there. Let's get this one done. Another slice of cheese. Another slice of tomato. What do we got here? Another slice of cheese, and I think another slice of tomato, right? I think that's what we got. Alright, here's what we got there. Let me rinse my hands off. Alright, let's add a little fresh cracked black to it. You don't need to add salt because mozzarella has salt, so you don't need to add a lot of that. Can if you want, but alright, we got pepper. We're just going to let that sit like that right now. I'm not going to add my basil on top. I'm not going to add any oil on top or anything like that right now, because I said so. That's why. Alright, we got a little more basil. Caprese salad requires it. Careful for your fingers. Very sharp knife. You don't have to get into a hurry when you're chopping up this stuff. Here's what you do. You just kind of spread that right over the top. Wonderful. I mean, seriously, look at that. I don't, if you say that sucks, then, you know what, then maybe you need to, I don't know, you need to go get checked out, but we're just going to let that sit like that for right now. Oh yeah. Look at that. Come on. That looks pretty damn good. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. Now that I showed you that, I am going to go grab another beer. I think I'm on about number 7 now, so I'm doing pretty good tonight. I don't have to work till tomorrow evening, so I'm gonna go grab another beer and let's get some noodles going. Oh, I'm sorry, spaghetti noodles, and I'll show you what we're gonna do with that. We're back. I just went and grabbed another beer. I'm probably about number 8 right now. I think that's about what I'm on. About number 8. But I'm not driving anywhere tonight or tomorrow morning, so I'm not too worried about it. But here's what we got. Man, I just simmered them things down, so I did turn it down. We've got some spaghetti noodles just cooking in there, and I've got another one of these cans of diced tomatoes with oregano, garlic, and oh god, I threw the cans out, so I don't remember, but it's there. So let me check. You know what? This is good to go. So here's what we're going to do. Just in time, people. You are just in time. Alright, here's the deal. I am going to do one of these deals right here, I guess. Alright. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick up, and I'm just going to call that like a portion of noodles. Maybe a little more. So I think Mom was hungry, and I'm definitely hungry. So alright, here's what we're going to do with that. I'm going to set those up there. So we're going to stir these noodles quickly into this garlic basil sauce. You guys seeing this? Let me check my viewfinder. Yeah, you're seeing it. So we're going to do this, and that's going to add a little bit of flavor. And I don't care what you say. There's plenty of people that eat it just like that. Ooh, I dropped the fork in there. Let me get my beer. Ah, that tastes good. Alright, I'm going to turn my noodles, I'm going to turn them off. They're done. And you know what? My wife brought up a good point. I don't have any garlic bread. Well, you know what you do if you don't have any garlic bread? You just go without it. That's what you do. It's not that tough. Just be glad you, or thankful that you have this. Oh no, I gotta figure out something here. I'm screwing this up. Yeah, we gotta get some tomatoes in there. You know what? Let me move this to right here. Put that right there. Alright. Well, I can't give her all of it because I still gotta do my plate too. So we'll throw some noodles on there, and I guess if the dog gets some, that'll be alright too, I guess. Alright, let me focus you right there. And zoom in. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a fork and we're going to twist this up and drop it. Twist it and drop it. Twist it and drop it. You get the idea. That's what we're going to do. Alright, so we're going to pull that together. Ooh. Screw that up. Not. Fresh basil. Into that pot back there. Boom. Done. Stir. Right, let's load up her plate. She's ready to eat. Let's top that with some meatballs. And I know my wife, hang on. I know her very well. Fresh, grated Parmesan. Let's just top that up a little bit. You're still focused on that? There we go. Alright, so there's her plate. Of spaghetti. Let me set this aside. So we still have a caprese salad. So I think she just kind of likes about this much right here. That's pretty good for her. Now, she's probably going to top that with olive oil and balsamic vinegar. Balsamic vinegar I don't do. It's just, it's fine, but I just do straight olive oil. So this is going to be her plate, and I'll plate mine up, and we'll be back. Alright, so we're back. Mama said this to keep a recipe. Even though I screwed it up, if you use a little bit of common sense, you can actually make it turn out pretty good. A lot of these recipes, you gotta take them with a grain of salt. They say to simmer for 35 minutes. Oh no, come on. That's not enough time to get all the seasonings to come together. It's just not. So anyway, she's pretty happy with this dinner. And, well, I'm just going to take another drink here. I'm actually probably on number 8 right now, so. And they're 16 ounces. So I'm doing good. Alright, let me throw you down there. See that? Heat up that pan. I'm ahead. Just a few more noodles for my plate. This fat boy, he ain't going hungry. Alright, that's going to be my plate right there. Tonight. Then the rest of this, I'm gonna pack up Mama some lunch. And then I'll have lunch for Saturday, Sunday. So it's going to be good. Alright, let me grab a fork and stir that up. And yes, I'm using a fork on a non-stick skillet. Because, well, I don't know, sometimes you just do that shit. I mean, it's not like I spent a whole shitload of money on this skillet anyway, so. Oh yeah. I gotta move this off the heat. There we go. Beautiful. I'm gonna shut that off. Let me grab a plate. And let me throw you right down here. Sorry guys, let me just throw you right down there. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We are going to twist up the noodles. Right? And we're going to drop them on a plate. We're going to twist up all these noodles. Right? We are going to drop them right there on the plate. I got a few noodles left, so I'm going to twist these up. There we go. Drop them right on the plate. And I don't want those tomatoes to go to waste, so we'll just throw those on there. Beautiful. Alright, let's take some of these meatballs with garlic and basil. Let's load them up. Okay, not the greatest plate presentation, but screw it. I mean, I swear to God, if you guys could smell this, that's good right there. Alright, let me grab a little small plate for my, and excuse my reach, for my row of caprese salad. I love caprese. I know I've shown this in videos before. My wife did a little olive oil and balsamic vinegar. I'm just going to do just a little bit of olive oil. That's good enough for me. So you just throw a little bit of that on there. And there we have it. We got your spaghetti meatballs. We got your caprese salad. And that's one of my favorite salads. I like that one. And this one, Tuscan Meatballs. I don't know, I've never done that one before, but thanks for coming along on the journey. So let's back you out. And here's what we're going to do. I gotta taste this. I mean, my wife already tasted it. She says it's good, so. Alright. Let me whack a meatball here. Let me get a few noodles. And stick a meatball. Or half a meatball. Hope you guys are seeing that. This looks really hot. Probably burned the hell out of my mouth. Seriously, that's so good. We gotta do another bite, man. And this, you know what? It's really not that hard. Man, wish you guys were here so you could taste this. That's phenomenal. This one will definitely be made again in this household. So, alright, until next time, guys, take care.